While the winds continue to whip around and near the beach, as we have seen in our live reports, it can create a potentially deadly situation.
CBS 12's Israel Balderas is live in Sebastian where that wind, Israel, it's starting to pick up right now.
You know, it's picked up. I think we came to you guys live from Sebastian about an hour ago. It was windy, but I would say, again, over the last 15 or 20 minutes, it's really picked up. And what happens sometimes is that you'll have a consistent wind blow, right? So right now it's sort of consistent. You feel the force, and then all of a sudden you'll get a gust. And I mean, literally, when you get a gust, it pushes you to one side or the other. And then just think about how every hour on the hour, that speed, the wind is going to continue to pick up. Now I want to show you what happens when we look at that wind out there in the water. Right now, we are in the intracoastal here in Sebastian. And by the way, we're in Sebastian. We're in the northern part of Indian River County. We're just 3 miles south of Brevard County. Now, out on the horizon, you see the boats. Look at how they are rocking, and this is the intracoastal. You can see the barrier islands in the distance. There was a mandatory evacuation for the barrier islands out there, and sometimes it is hard, especially when you get rain bands. We had a rain band come through about half an hour ago, and then they come away, and then they come, you know, they go and they come, and they go and they come. But you can see the choppy waters. Jerry, if we can kind of look at, you know, the wind and as it's picking up the waves. You know, when you stand out here and you start feeling the force of the wind, you know, we were listening to that gentleman over there with Michael Bushner, and you get nervous. You really do. I mean, we're out here because we want to bring what's happening with this hurricane. But when you talk to people, look, all around us, it's boarded up. We're here at Captain Harriam's. To clean that up, you're good. All this is boarded up, and I was talking to a gentleman who's been through like every hurricane for the last 43 years. And he said last time Francis came through here, you had some boats like that anchored out in the water. The force of the wind was so hard, it blew those trees, and they ended up finding trees right here inside the restaurant. I mean, that is how powerful. Now, if you can picture Sebastian, you know, Jeff Baradelli and John Matthews, they've been telling you about the track of the hurricane. Well, we want to put video and sound to their reports, because as you know, if this is the coast, right, of Florida, and Hurricane Matthew has that northwest projection, that path, this right here is where it is expected to come close to the coast. You know, even if it comes 25 miles out there in the coast, we would still feel the force of the hurricane winds 40 miles in. Now, some paths have the hurricane making landfall, the eye making landfall right through here. So you can only imagine, you start picturing, if I'm feeling like this right now, and it's not even close, what would it be like when you have that 120, 130, 150 miles per hour? That's why this was an area that had voluntary evacuations. Listen, people up here, they listened to the Indian River County Sheriff's Office. Now, we're going to send it back to the studio, but, you know, a lot of people got out, they evacuated, but they left behind a very important thing. And after I get out of my live shot, somebody left behind the American flag here, and we're not going to leave it behind. So we're gonna take it down, and you know, we're gonna be patriotic while we're out here, but we're gonna be careful as well, and we're gonna continue to bring you live reports. We're also doing live reports on Facebook. Keep you updated. Hurricane Matthew coming to Florida. Reporting live out here in Sebastian. I'm Israel Balderas, CBS 12 News.